2025 CR 011437, State versus Adam James Marciniak. Could I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Don Flannery for Mr. Marciniak.
And are you Mr. Marciniak?
Yes, Your Honor.
And counsel, is this going to be an application?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, probation, it's an application. Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I did, and I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Marciniak, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
Bless you. State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are not, Your Honor. We are proceeding on the lesser included misdemeanor offense of assault causes bodily injury, family member.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Marciniak, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault causing bodily injury to a family member as a Class A misdemeanor. Range of punishment is up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
I did, Your Honor. Yes, I did.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine?
I understand that, Your Honor. Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes to both.
Mr. Marciniak, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
Absolutely not, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, I do.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain agreement with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I do, Your Honor, and I did, yes.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault causing bodily injury to a family member. There's a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be no contact with the complainant, and there's an affirmative finding of family violence. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
I understand that, Your Honor.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
I do understand.
All right. And defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
And do you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, I did.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
I do.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be 100 hours community service restitution, anger management, TAP evaluation, follow TAP recommendations, and parenting classes. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
I do, Your Honor.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, state offers into evidence this Exhibit 1 with all attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, and state, have you spoken with the complainant?
Yes, we have, Your Honor.
All right, you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
I did, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
I did.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
I do, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right. After reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, this has been a long process for him. He and a lot of things have gotten resolved. He had an outstanding divorce and custody issues. All that's been resolved, and I think that this is the best scenario for him, particularly with the no contacts. And I think it's going to be good for the CW, and I think it's good for him. And we're happy that the state has given us the opportunity to enter this plea.
All right. So they're asking for parenting classes. So I'm assuming you have children?
I have one child, yes.
And is that with the complainant?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you all communicating through a parenting app? Are you
There's a parenting app, the daycare, my parents, she drops them off on Friday. I pick them up the next Friday. There's been successfully no contact for over a year. I have a restraining order on the complainant as well. I have no interest in ever talking to the complainant ever again.
All right, but you all do have contact through the parent.
Yeah, through the app, close app, and my parents being kind of an intermediary party to, schedule birthdays and holidays and whatnot.
State, do you have any objection to the defendant having contact with the complainant through the parenting app and through third parties? Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Are you employed?
Yes, I work with Lyft currently, and I go to school full-time at UTSA.
Oh, what are you studying at UTSA?
I'm a business management major, and I'm a senior.
And a singer?
A senior.
Senior. Okay. I was like, a singer. What are you? Yeah. All right. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to a $1,500 fine. That will be probated. There appears that this maybe was a contentious divorce with child issues. The court is going to sentence you to 14 months deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment or within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. They should have probably ordered parenting classes for you with the custody issues. If they did, you turn those into probation, and that will count towards 50 hours of community service restitution. If, however, that hasn't been completed, I'm ordering parenting classes, and upon completion, 50 hours of community service hours will be deemed satisfied. The remaining 50 hours of your community service hours will be deemed satisfied upon graduation. There is to be a TAP evaluation out of custody. If you're drug tested today, what will the results be?
I smoked marijuana 2 months ago. I don't know if it would,
So here's the thing, while you're on probation, and your attorney will tell you this, you're not allowed to use marijuana unless you have a prescription for it, and you're not allowed to drink alcohol while you're on probation.
Understood.
Okay, so TAP evaluation out of custody, follow RECs. If they're recommending inpatient treatment, we'll start with supportive outpatient treatment. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant. And I'm sorry, it's not no contact, it's no in-person contact with her. Probation contact with her is allowed through third parties and the parenting app. If for some reason there ends up being a graduation or something for your child, just let probation know. And I don't think there would be any objection for you appearing. Just make sure if you are appearing at that you have third parties there for witnesses.
Yeah, he's 2.5, so it's going to be a while.
Oh, well, I don't know. So they're starting them at 3, going to school at 3, but okay. And there's to be field visits 1 time per month for 2 months. Let's see. Probation, is there anything else?
What is a field visit?
Oh, they're gonna come and check out your house.
Okay.
Probation, anything else? Is there anything else that you need from the court to be successful?
I don't think so, Your Honor.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
I understand, Your Honor.
All right, we got the record. In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. And this is just a piece of advice for you, right? When there are issues, when people break up, this is what I've discovered on the civil side. Involve third parties. Don't ever let a girlfriend pick up your child or be at a child exchange. That's going to cause problems. You understand?
I understand.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
You're welcome.
May I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
Anyone else ready?
Okay. Interpreters here in this center.
On what page is this?
I did not have a chance to look.
It's okay. All right. Can I see the parties on Marvin, David, Granados, Acosta? Hey, long time no see.
Judge, long time. Just motion to dismiss, Judge, real quick.
Okay.
Judge.
Sure.
I don't see defense counsel credit.
Okay. Anyone else ready?
Judge,
Yes.
may we approach on the same aggressive?
Yes, just give me a second. Let me put this in the system. Oh, you can just stand there. I just need to put this in the system.
At your leisure, Judge.
Is this on the docket today, Robert Sanchez, or no?
Sure.
Okay. Let me think on that.
Okay.
Let me see where we are.
Yeah.
All right, who's here on Joe Hernandez? All right, the attorney's not there. And the attorney for Marvin, David Granados Acosta.
Their copies are spoken.
All right. Yes, Marvin, David Granados Acosta. So anytime that you have someone who wants to speak in a language other than English, we have to have an interpreter present,
Morning.
whether we all speak the language or not. Good morning.
I was punctual, Judge.
Huh?
I was here at 8:50.
Oh, hey, I love it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
All right, how's it going?
I'm good. Well, thanks.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 014033, State versus Marvin, David Granados Acosta. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Second Galloway for the state.
Roberto Vargas for the defendant, ready to proceed, Your Honor.
All right, and we have an interpreter here. Could you raise your right hand?
Go now, size you're on.
All right, thank you. Do you solemnly swear and affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand. And are you Marvin David Granados Acosta?
Yes.
All right. All of the documents I'm going to review with you are in English. Were those documents explained to you in Spanish?
Yes.
All right, and counsel, do you speak Spanish?
Yes.
And do you speak it fluently?
No, but I speak it enough.
All right, and were you able to go over these documents with your client in Spanish?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel, have you received all discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Are there any applications in this case?
Your Honor.
Mr. Acosta, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Acosta, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
You're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea, and gives you more than you bargained for. The fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you and or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Acosta, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to your plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 135 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes.
No, do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I plead guilty.
State, any evidence?
State offers states one in attachment.
No objection, Your Honor.
State, you may be excused. Did you review the stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor, but prior to sentencing, may I put something on record?
Yes.
Just for the court to know, Your Honor, I did advise my client of his immigration rights. He's not here legally. I did have the assistance of the immigration attorney from the MAC office. I just wanted to let the court know.
All right, the court will follow your agreement, sentence you to 135 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. There's an $800 fine. Time and money will run concurrent, and there's to be no re-entry into the United States. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal? With your attorney, did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, And because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
Your Honor, before we go off record, can we modify that? He can be permitted to come back in this country if he does it legally.
No, because they're not going to let him back in.
We might not know 10 years immigration law might change.
Well, I'll approach that at that, I'll consider that at that time. And my understanding, counsel, and if it's incorrect, let me know. My understanding, did your client have something in federal court?
No, because he would be there first.
No. I have that he was sentenced in federal court. That's why this was recalled for the 20th.
No, I was in federal court, Judge.
Okay, all right, thank you. Oh, you were in federal court for sentencing?
Yes.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you. May we be excused?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you.
My pleasure. May I be excused?
Yes, always great seeing you.
My pleasure, always.
Who's here on Joe Hernandez?
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. What page is Joe Hernandez on? Last page. All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 012898 State versus Joe Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Brandon Breder for the state.
Alexander Cross for the defense.
And are you Joe Hernandez?
Yes, Judge.
Counsel, are there any applications in this case?
Sorry, Judge.
Are there any applications?
No, Judge.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Hernandez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Judge.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, we'll be waiving the enhancement and proceeding as charged.
Any objection?
No.
Mr. Hernandez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Judge.
All right, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is and was, sir.
Mr. Hernandez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported and denied naturalization. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 254 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is.
State, is that the plea?
That is a plea, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
Judge, we offer state exhibit number 1 and all of its attachments.
Any objection?
No.
State, you may be excused.
Thank you, Counsel, Judge.
Okay. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state will call in the right to understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports. But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence. Just one moment. The court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just that this is an older case, Your Honor. He's been clean for some time now. He's got a place to live and he's got a place to work.
So how do you maintain your sobriety?
Going to AANA.
Oh, that's good. That is great. I'm so glad you've gotten it on track, okay? All right, this is what the court will do. The court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 54 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine, time and money run concurrent. Is this a judgment satisfied?
It is, Your
All
Honor.
right. To the clerks, they gave you this number and said that's a judgment satisfied?
Yeah, well, that's the days that he has actual credit in Bexar County Jail.
Okay. All right, thank you. I always ask that question because sometimes people think they're getting out because they have 3-for-1 or 2-for-1. I'm not in charge of 2-for-1 or 3-for-1s. The only thing I can tell you is if you've served an actual 254 days at the jail, then I'll give you credit for that and it will be a judgment satisfied. All right. So the court will sentence you to 254 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. There's an $800 fine, time and money to run concurrent, and the court will show that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Stay on track with what you're doing, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, just a moment. They approached me on Simon Garza. All right, who's here on Simon Garza? Let's see what page this is on.
I think it should be page 1 for the judge.
Thank you. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 004128, State versus Simon Garza. Can I have the parties approach and announce for the record?
Judge Brandon Prater for the state.
Marissa Giovenco for Mr. Garza. And he is present.
All right, and are you Mr. Garza? All right. I've received this request for a continuance. Why should I grant a motion for continuance? Because this case has been going on since June. Everybody said there was a plea deadline date on October 16, 2025. And everybody agreed to a jury trial date of January 20th. So what's the issue?
Judge, I believe that, well, first, my medical examiner will be unavailable for trial this week. He'll be testifying in another county. And I believe that Ms. Giovenco has subpoenas out for discovery that have not been returned to her. I don't believe that we could proceed forward without that discovery, and the defendant wouldn't be able to get a fair trial.
What discovery?
Judge, I don't believe that I'm obligated to say that as my defense.
Well, you put that there is good cause in your agreed motion that is not sworn to. So, I mean, I need some reason for a continuance, and it's the defense that's asking for a continuance, not the state.
Well, Judge, it is an agreed motion. I did prepare it, but it is an agreed motion. And I also need the medical examiner here for our defense.
Well,
He is detrimental to both sides.
here's the thing. If y'all want a motion for continuance, y'all need to put that in the motion for continuance, because otherwise...
This next exchange shows how criminal court and immigration consequences can overlap. Even after a plea deal, there can be long-term consequences that reach far beyond the sentence itself.
Y'all are doing an oral motion for continuance, and you're asking me to grant a motion for continuance, and y'all are not telling me anything. And it needs to be in writing, legally. So if y'all want to put that in writing and state if you want to file a motion or if you want to add to your motion for continuance and put that in there, then you all can put that in there. And then I'll hear it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Okay, thank you, Council.
you're welcome. Who's ready? Okay.
Fine, I think the clip is not working today.
Oh, no, I hear you. All right, who's here on Isaiah De Los Santos?
I am, Your Honor. Eric DeWalt.
Okay, come up, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sorry, Odyssey is taking a while to pull up your case.
I say when I pass away, my tombstone is just going to have one of those symbols of waiting. Like this.
You know what? And I tell you, a lot of people now, at least I've seen, where they're doing QR codes so you can see their life or something. I'm like telling everybody, just cremate me, get it over with.
I know you're not a fan of tattoos, but I always thought QR code, that way your tattoo can change,
Yeah. No, I just think tattoos would be very painful. Okay. All right, I have this, but I don't have. I need the actual motion to revoke. No problem. How do you pronounce your first name?
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Just spelled it like that.
Okay. I'm just waiting for the motion.
Not cooperating.
right now. So
You can use yours for now then.
sorry about that.
All right, who's the prosecutor on Isaiah De Los Santos? All right, court is calling 2023 CR 3928, State versus Isaiah De Los Santos. Could I have parties announced for the record?
And Eric DeWalt, and I represent Mr. De Los Santos.
And are you Mr. De Los Santos?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
Are you the same Isaiah De Los Santos who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 3928 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams on February 8, 2024 for a period of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
All right, state you may proceed.
Violation of condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Isai De Los Santos, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of March and April 2024 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
That's true.
And we waive and abandon the remainders, Your Honor.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
I do, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is not, Your Honor. The state is asking that you revoke the defendant's community sentence him to a term of 5 years in the prison, and that is due to the violation which was pled true to that the probation department has not heard from the defendant since February of 2024.
All right, in defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, I'm requesting that that you deny the MTR and continue him on, and I would like to discuss options,
All right,
if I may.
so I'm going to need to know why he didn't report.
Yes, Your Honor. When I took over the case, I saw what he was charged with. He's facing a second-degree felony, and I came up to with my client, not expecting to know what was going to come out of his mouth. He readily just came out and said, Your Honor, his 2 children moved to Abilene. He hadn't seen them. He chose to see his children over probation, which is, he knows.
That's not an excuse.
We'll get into that. Absolutely not. He ended up working his way back to San Antonio. I asked him if he turned himself in. He got pulled over for a traffic violation. He has no priors, and he didn't pick up anything new, but he hasn't done anything since. I know this is a crazy argument to say he hadn't done anything, but I know he would like to address the court. And when I spoke to him, he was very genuine to me. And I said, basically, you're going to be making your own argument to the judge.
All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
I'm Isaiah de los Santos.
All right, somebody needs you to speak up, one, so I can hear, because I have allergy ear, and so the court reporter can hear, okay?
My name is Isaiah de los Santos.
All right, so what would you like to say? And of course, you know, I want to know
Yeah.
why you disappeared. And it appears, since the dates on here are from 2024, it appears that you've been missing
Well,
since 2024 of April at least.
that's correct. When I was before signing probation, I was 3 months in Bear County Jail. So when I got out, I was trying to look for my kids and found out they moved 500 miles away from San Antonio. So I made an rational decision to go see my children.
All right, that still doesn't explain to me why you didn't contact probation, because your attorney will tell you. Usually when people have things, employment, or there's something with their children, or you can always ask permission from the court, and then I will hear it, and either I'll grant it or not. It appears nobody knows where you are.
I know, I just made an irrational choice. I really, I guess my father instincts it was just more of seeing my children than, like, I really didn't think about it right.
So did you see your children?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
And when did you see your children? What year?
Same year, but I want to say a couple of months after going to Abilene.
So you're saying like June
Yes,
or July 2024, that's when you saw your children? Okay.
How many children do you have?
I got 2 children.
How old are they?
Right now, one of them 16 and one of them 17.
Are you employable?
I employ, yes, I am.
What are you asking of this court?
Just to be sympathetic towards me and my father's instincts. You know, I know that.
You know the court isn't going to award you for just disappearing, correct?
Yes.
But you haven't picked up any new cases.
Yeah.
Have you been using any drugs?
No drugs.
Are you clean?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been waiting for this MTR? About a month?
A month.
Okay. Anything the court puts in front of you, if they put an ankle monitor on you, if they have a cognitive thinking course, anything they put in front of you, are you saying you can do it?
I can do it.
Are you asking for this judge for one chance?
One chance,
Some type of remedy for your bad decisions?
Yes, I
Yes.
Okay, Mr. De Los Santos, so when you were placed on probation, you provided an address of 1107 Lobeto Boulevard for renting that location? Okay, and so when you were released from the Bear County Jail, did you report back to that location before going to Abilene?
I only reported back to that office for 2 or 3 days.
Okay, so you lived there for 2 or 3 days after your release and then went to Abilene.
And then I went to my mother-in-law's house that is San Antonio.
Okay.
And that's how I found out my children had moved to Abilene, Texas.
Okay. And so I guess you understand that the reason you have to provide that address is so that probation can get in contact with you if they need, right?
Yes.
And so when you're placed on probation, you also have to provide like phone numbers and stuff for probation to be able to get into contact with you. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And so in this case, you provided probation with, I guess your girlfriend at the time's number. Do you recall that?
I do.
Provided to them so that they can get in contact with you, right? Okay. And then also your mother, do you recall that, Janina? And then also your grandmother, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And your brother, right?
My brother.
Okay. And so are you aware that the probation department made contact with all of these people and none of them were able to tell probation where you were?
Yeah.
Okay, so did these people know that you were in Abilene or?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so you just left the city without telling your family?
Yes.
Okay, and then you were picked up back in San Antonio, is that correct?
Yes, I came back here to fix this problem.
Okay, but you never contacted probation, you were just picked up on a traffic stop, correct? Okay, we've talked about it too.
Any other questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I want you to know that I've heard the argument that your counsel has put forward and that you have put forward, and I've internalized that. You entered a plea bargain agreement, and according to your plea bargain agreement, it was cap before silent, right? And the court granted you deferred adjudication. At that time, I listened to your previous attorneys, their argument. But you haven't done anything on probation. That's a problem. And it tells me that maybe probation is not good for you. So I'm going to grant the motion. I'm going to find you guilty, and I'm going to revoke. The state is saying they're requesting 5 years. Defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, I would respectfully request the court to consider 2 years.
This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 4 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's to be no residing in households with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
That's your signature.
Oh, that's yours.
Oh, sorry.
You have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
Thank you for consideration, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, who's next?
Jeremiah Rain, page 4 at the bottom.
Jeremiah Reyna. Hello.
Hello.
All right, this is first setting.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where are we on discovery?
We've gotten all the discovery, and he's applying for the pretrial diversion. First chair is okay, and we've got the application done. We just need to go turn it in once court releases.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a PTD date.
Yes, I can do February 19th.
All right, we'll be back on February 19th. Just make sure you get the application in.
For sure.
All right, once you just have a seat, once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. All right,
No
thank you.
excuse? Thank
Yes.
you.